Hello, my name is Dr. K, and my highest excitement is providing you with the tools, the strategies, and the technologies to help you evolve rapidly as conscious leaders in body, mind, and spirit so we can be the change that we've been waiting for. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with someone you love, and I will see you in the next video. Hello, this is Dr. K, and today I have a question for you. When are you going to take the leap? When are you going to start actually trusting that heart, that inner calling, that compass that you have inside that we've been pushing down for decades and decades, and actually go in the direction of what your heart is calling you to? I took that leap 2 years ago, and when I did, I was actually really afraid. I took a leap to go. It would always been my desire to go and explore and travel and journey and see the world. And I was really afraid because I had worked for the last, many, many years, but had been a doctor for 12 years and saw over 40,000 patient visits. And I was terrified to let go of that because I thought that's what I was supposed to be doing. That's what I'd gone to school for. That's what I had spent $300,000 in college debt before I even learned the good stuff. And at one point, that was my highest excitement, was to be a doctor. That was my calling. But then I got to that point at the top of the mountain and I said, wow, there's nothing much else to scale here. And I also started to see other patients say, man, I wish I could trust myself. I wish I could go for, whatever it was, like getting that new job or letting go of a relationship or asking that girl out or taking some time for myself to write that book. And I realized after learning all of the functional neurology and cutting edge functional medicine and laser therapies and quantum neurology and all the emotional techniques and all the emotional work that I was doing with patients, we're having amazing results. And I loved that work. And what I realized at the core of human consciousness is something much greater, which is our doubts and our fears and all of these beliefs and our programs and stories that keep us stuck. So I was like, this is not getting to the deepest level of healing that I want to do. So I decided I'm going to take some time, and I was really scared, and I left. I left the money, I left the identity, I left the ego, and I'm actually not going back to that model of practice. I always thought I would. I told my patients I would. But at that time, I was scared, and I was acting out of fear. Well, I'll be back, But now I know on the other side of this leap, something new has emerged for me, and something new will emerge for you. We're so busy holding on to the old story and the old job and the relationship that's no longer serving us that we're not able to experience newness. What if you went in the direction of your heart? And it doesn't have to be going and traveling around the world or any of that, but maybe you just went and asked that person out on a hot date, or you went and talked to your boss, or healed a relationship with a family member that you'd wanted to, but you were fearful, and you didn't know really how to go about it. Imagine the doors and the freedom that opens up in your life. And from that, something new, I guarantee you, I've seen it happen in thousands of people now, that something new will open up. And I can be a testimony if you need some shred of proof, if you don't see any other proof in society, because society as a whole, I think, is very stressed, very fearful, really, really overwhelmed with debts and things to do. And, take a look at your life right now. If you're looking around and you're stuck in traffic and you're really hating what you're doing and you're like, man, I need to shake it up. I want to change it up. This is your one and only life that we can prove. This is it. You're standing right here on this earth, just like I am, right at this moment. And you can either choose to continue the way you are, or you can choose to go another way. Either way is fantastic, and I'm happy for you, whatever you choose. It's your own life. But what I think that I have that I can offer that will be of assistance to humanity and to people is the ability to really begin to listen and hear and trust and take action and act. Because the reason I do this, and the reason I love doing this and speaking to you about this, is because out of this, when your heart is more free, when you're more opened up, when you're like, wow, I really did what I always wanted to do, what else can I do? what happens is new things are going to come, new forms of business, new forms of music and art, new forms of medicine, new forms of coaching and conscious development businesses. Because of this leap, I've met amazing men and women, a lot of them that have investment capital that could invest in any kind of idea. They love the ideas that I have. And they will love the ideas that you have. That idea of, oh, I've always wanted to open up a center, or I've always wanted to do this thing for kids. It would be so great, or work with animals, or work with something in marine life and working with the ocean. There's so many people out there that want this too. And if they see you leap, they get inspired. They get excited. They want to help you transform. Life is really, it really is. And I realized that after a lot of time in school and hundreds of thousands of dollars in training, life is really not for me about the job and about the house and about the car, because all of that, I've had all that. I had the convertible, I had the house, and I was bored inside of those things. And outside of that, even if it's a little bit of time for yourself where you really get away and you get some time to think and feel, maybe a book will emerge out of you. Maybe something new will come through, what you were actually here to do, what you're actually here to share. And people are like, well, I got to go to work, I got to pay the rent so I can go out on Memorial Day weekend with my friends. And then what happens there is everybody's in a low state, everybody's stressed out. So what do? They hit the brake pedal really hard by drinking a box of wine or a 24-pack of beer. And it's like, is this really what vacation is? Is this really what life is about? This is exploring the world. It's just getting drunk or watching a movie only and going to bed. Like, there's so much waiting to emerge from you. And the only thing standing in the way is your own consciousness. I really believe humans are evolving on this planet right now. And the human consciousness that's evolving is through awareness. And what the work I offer, it's very simple. It's very easy. We can do immersion work and work one-on-one and come out to an event somewhere in the world or in the United States. Or you can do the basic fundamentals and learn that stuff at home. That's the most important first step, is to learn these fundamentals. Because the best work you can do is not with a doctor or with a counselor or with a therapist. It's really sitting with whatever specifically is keeping you from where you want to be. And it's all inside of you. All this power is already there. And what this work does is help it emerge for you. And I really trust that it will help emerge the beauty and the power and the majesty that you are, but forgot because of maybe your story as a child, or something that happened with a family member, or a relationship, or a financial catastrophe, or a healthcare crisis. Really know and trust for yourself, just for a moment, that if you take a simple step and a simple action today, it's going to move you so much further, so much faster. Because this work, as we work with consciousness, as you get awareness of, whoa, it's only me holding me back. Wow, I have a key to unlock this door. Holy crap. Once you get to the other side, you're going to realize, whoa, what other doors can I unlock? You literally become a conscious creator of your life. And by the way, you've always been so. I'm just helping remind you, like I had to remind myself through a lot more bumps on the head and spills and thrills than I expected out here on the road and on the journey. And now you can do this at home in the comfort of your own couch. So check it out. I want you to know I love you. I believe in you. You have a medicine and a magic that the world needs now like no other. And the first step could begin right here today. If this video was inspiring and empowering, make sure you share it with someone you love, like, subscribe, and click the bell so you don't miss a single thing, and I will see you in the next video.